Hi, I'm Jeff Huber from Breakthrough Basketball, and in this video you're going to see two Princeton Offense plays from veteran college coach Aaron Jennings that show how the Chin Series can be used against both man and zone defenses. The beauty of the Princeton is the numerous passing and screening actions it uses to create multiple scoring opportunities. Coach Jennings breaks down the offense in a way that is easy for players to learn. The fact that you can use similar formations and plays against any defense allows you to streamline your coaching and makes your players more comfortable and confident against whatever defense they face. Before we get to the plays, make sure to click the link in the description to gain access to a free PDF featuring 12 highly effective man-to-man plays that get buckets, complete with diagrams, descriptions, and bonus tips. Now let's get started.
Okay, so another it's not really a quick hitter, but another play that we will run off of Chin is what we call Chin 1. And so it's kind of for our point guard. It's just, once again, him doing something a little bit different. Instead of just passing and cutting through, he's gonna stop and then actually get a screen. And so so Julian, you wanna come up here to the elbow. So set up in Chin, you get to your X's, your 5-man's at the elbow. He's still gonna set his back screen, but Nolan's gonna reverse the basketball. Dennis is gonna reverse the basketball. He's gonna cut down, but now he's gonna stop. Off of this cut, this is one thing that's different. Normally, Dennis is getting a flare screen here, all right? He is going to hopefully take his defender. He is just going to cut in front of the basketball, cut to the same side. He's going to cut to the same side corner to hopefully bring his defender with him and kind of get him out of the way. Right off of that cut, right off of Julian's back screen, he is going to then turn, and Tyler's going to get a quick curl coming around him. And then we're looking for this overhead pass. Can we get this quick layup coming inside? So guys, let's go through that. Reverse the basketball, Dennis gets to the corner, stop, Tyler curl, get it for the layup. Good, okay, let's reset. Okay, so if we don't get that quick curl, all right, then after Julian sets his screen, he's gonna pin down for Nolan. He's gonna pin down for your 1-man, so Chin 1. And so then Nolan is gonna then sprint to the top of the key and get a quick 3 here at the top of the key. All right, guys, here we go. Come off there, Tyler, come hard. Pin down Julian. Fire that pass, top of the key, 3. Shot. Okay, let's set up again. So if we get to that, Nolan catches it, and he's not open. There's two things, kind of the two things that we'll do off of that is then Julian, if he gets low enough, he can turn and seal, and we're hoping that all the defenders are on that side. We got him one-on-one here, or he can come up top and he can set this ball screen. Maybe you got your guard, you want to get him in more ball screens, so then Julian can come up top, set his ball screen, and then your point guard is kind of all alone. He's got this whole path to work with. Okay, here we go. Let's use that. Nolan, let's use the ball screen and get to the basket. Come around, Tyler. Come up top. Set your ball screen, Julian. Then roll, get to the basket. Good. So you'll notice that Tyler was moving already. We'll go through this one more time, but kind of on this action, we've got this high ball screen here. Tyler, who had curled around Julian to start with, is kind of waiting on this block. And so he is going to wait to see once Nolan is using Julian's ball screen, he is going to sprint to the top of the key. And then you have him being able to shoot that 3 or go high-low. So let's get to that. And then Tyler, when you catch it, let's hit Julian inside for the high-low. All right. Let's reverse, cut down, come around, pin down, Julian go ball screen. Tyler sprint to the top of the key. Nolan come off, Julian seal, high-low, inside. Let's show that one more time, just like that. Guys, a little bit quicker. Here we go. Pin down, tight curl, look at all your options. Ball screen, come up, seal, high-low, score. Nice job. So we use that just kind of as a little wrinkle. There's kind of a lot to it. There's a lot of scoring opportunities to it, and that's one of the reasons we like it. Okay, so using Chin against the zone is something that we will try to do. Obviously, you're not necessarily getting your flare screens. You're getting some different looks. We will have our post players still set this back screen just to kind of engage this guard up top, and to get this cutter, you're gonna make this middle guy have to think about this guard cutting through. But once again, we are trying to create overload situations. We will look at once the basketball gets to the wing. So if Barry has the basketball, let's not cut, guys, but let's throw it to Nolan. If Tyler has the basketball here, And Barry is going to cut through in a second. But as he's getting low and he's coming out, if we can get this low guy in the 2-3 defense to guard Tyler, and if they haven't bumped off. Obviously, if Streeter comes over and bumps him off like a lot of zone defenses will do, then he's able to then guard this next defender. But if Sean at all is guarding Tyler, and as Tyler is dribbling up in the chin, if he follows him at all, then Barry, who was your one man who started with the basketball, is going to be cutting. He's going to be open in the corner. And so we will look at dribbling, trying to get the defense to chase or stay with us for a little bit, and then maybe use an escape dribble or rip dribble and then throw the basketball backwards. A lot of centers, all right, and I was one of them, especially in the zone, don't want to move out and cover the corners. And this is just a long ways to go. And so you're kind of taking advantage of that post player kind of being inside, being here, not wanting to cover corners. And if the guards don't rotate over fast enough, if they don't bump their wings down and bump their wings low, then you can, with quick ball movement and kind of using this continuity chin action, you can get good looks. So guys, let's go through that. Offense, you don't have to play 100 miles an hour. Let's make sure we're still looking at our 5-man. So one other thing, so normally our 5-man will set the back screen and then turn to set the flare screen. Now we will have, against, if we know this is a zone in chin, we'll have our 5-man set the back screen. Our point guard is cutting through. We're trying to get that middle defender, that 5 defender, to go low with our point guard, and then we have our 5-man just flash to the middle, and we might have this little dump in pass. All right, guys, so let's just go through this a couple times. Running chin against a 2-3 zone. Dive, Julian. Look. Tyler, look back. Reverse the basketball. Dennis, reverse. Look inside. Dribble up. Dribble up. Bump. Don't bump him off. Sean, chase him. Dennis, throw it back. There we go. Shot in the corner. All right, guys, let's reset. Let's go through that again. Bump. Don't bump him off. Sean, chase him. Dennis, throw it back. There we go. Shot in the corner. Okay, another thing that you're going to see is if you get that first cutter through, all right, and you do hit your 5-man in the middle, a lot of times that post defender is going to be here. If the 5 catches it in the middle, this post defender is going to be here. You're going to potentially have that little dump off pass. So guys, let's simulate that. Julian, Dennis, you start with the basketball. Okay, so defense, you're going to play along for a second. But on this pass, Dennis is going to reverse the ball to Nolan. All right, Dennis, Julian, you're going to set your back screen. You're going to go with Dennis, right? You don't want to give him this lob. You don't want to give him this layup. Going to reverse the ball to Nolan. Julian, you're going to flash right here, just kind of right here in the middle. And so Nolan, you're going to hit him. Now you've got to come up. You don't want to give him there. And so then you give that little pass, probably with your right hand to Dennis right here on this side. Okay, here, let's simulate that. Not right now. So set your back screen, you look to the middle, high-low, get inside, and score. Okay, guys, let's reset. Defense, now you can play it live. You don't have to give them anything. All right, offense, let's stay in our chin. Get to your X's. Julian, get to your ball side. Flash. Julian, you are working from elbows to middle, elbows to middle. All right, here we go. Reverse the basketball, elbows to middle. Nice pass, finish. Julian, great pass.
We hope you enjoy these Princeton Chin sets. If you want instant access to 12 great man-to-man plays, be sure to click the link in the description so you can gain access to a free PDF featuring diagrams, descriptions, and bonus tips. Again, if you incorporate these plays into your playbook, you'll have a set ready that gets a quality shot in any situation.